So today I'm going to be introducing you to something that I didn't really expect to come this way. I've been talking about Battlefield 3 Reality Mod and the Battlefield 3 modding project. What if I told you that there's currently a team that is also developing a similar system for Battlefield 4? So that way you can actually have mods for Battlefield 4, you can play with 128 players, you can have dedicated servers, all of the things that Venice Unleashed brought to the table, but now for Battlefield 4. Now, I know a couple of you guys have said that Venice Unleashed is dead and it doesn't have that many players. You got to keep in mind, I actually think that this is going to be a slow burner. I know that the VU BF3 project hasn't exploded recently, but frankly, that's because it's still under development, and I think that that's actually going to change over time. If you look at 5M for Grand Theft Auto 5, that actually took a little bit of time to pick up steam, but when it did, and it actually had like a thriving player base, it is now getting like, I think maybe more concurrent players than Grand Theft Auto 5 itself. I could be wrong about that, but the last time that I actually looked at their concurrent player numbers, it was insane. And it took a while for that to happen, but once it took off, oh my god. I actually think that the same thing is probably going to happen over time for Battlefield 3 and Battlefield 4 with this new project. Now, what I'm talking about is a project called Warsaw Revamped. Now, I'm assuming that, like Venice Unleashed, Warsaw is probably the code name for Battlefield 4 in the same way that Venice was the code name for Battlefield 3. I'm actually not 100% sure on that, but that's the only reason I could imagine them calling that. So if you want to check this out, I'm going to have links down in the description. You can join their Discord. You can go look at what it is actually creating, but it's going to have a lot of things like, of course, dedicated servers, in addition to bots and full-blown modding support. Hey, maybe there'll even be a reality mod for Battlefield 4. I have no idea. Quite frankly, I'm totally fine with playing on Battlefield 3 for a while, but it is still really cool, and they have a website right now where you can go and you can look over all of the things that they're working on, and I'm assuming that since Venice Unleashed has been entirely possible and has come out, and I've actually really enjoyed what it's done, I think that having the exact same thing for Battlefield 4 would be an incredibly welcome thing to have. So, of course, if you want to go check this out, links down in the description. I'm probably going to be doing a lot more videos about some of the Battlefield modding projects here soon, because with Battlefield 2042 just really not scratching the itch for me, I am looking back at the community to see what they are doing in order to breathe new life into some of these games that I think everybody still seems to believe is the best in the series. So if you want to keep track of that, make sure you press that subscribe button, because I'm going to be doing some more in-depth reviews of the tech that they're actually using in order to achieve some of these things, and I think you guys would be interested in that. And maybe here soon I might even have a server going up myself for some of these projects. Alright, thanks so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. And remember, as always, Blue Drake loves you, and hopefully I'll see you here on the Battlefield, actually the Battlefield this time, not a squad Battlefield or an OHD Battlefield, the Battlefield sometime soon. Alright, cheers.